Wan Good Morning and welcome back to the channel. Today we're switching up the content from Morg's videos because those videos make me want to delete myself. But anyway, today I'm looking at the Jubilee YouTube channel's Odd One Out series, which I mean is actually decent level content that I do enjoy. If you do have any other videos or YouTube channels that you'd like me to check out and look at in a video, drop a comment below and I might look at that in the future. The video we're having a look at today is called 6 middle schoolers versus 1 secret 5th grader. I promise I'm not a nonce. But anyways, if you're new, please subscribe, and if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, it's greatly appreciated. And with that said, let's get into it.
Okay, the hardest test I've ever taken was the SBAC test. The SBAC test is basically a 2-hour-long test that is really hard, and I absolutely hate it.
Now, a common trend between all these videos is that someone always emerges as the alpha of the group. Now obviously, big man Ty here is pulling the strings and asking all the questions from the get-go.
For me, it was social studies, because there are a bunch of people and they also sound the same.
Hamilton, he made a bank. George Washington, he killed some people. Thomas Jefferson, he also killed some people.
Jesus Christ, this man should become a history teacher. He makes history look fun.
From the beginning, I was probably most suspicious about Ty. And so I just kept my eye on him.
You see, Sarah here has it all wrong. See, Ty is the next coming of Albert Einstein. He is mad smart. We can already see that.
I hate history. If there could be no history in this world, I'd be happy for the rest of my life.
All the names.
Yeah.
I mean, if there was no history in the world, then logically you'd never have been born. Bet you never thought of that now, did you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Luke, you're quite
So
non-talkative.
my hardest test was, so I'm in 6th grade, but I take 7th grade math now.
It's a bit of a weird flex. I had Aiden and Celeste Cawley. Calm down.
I was absolutely gunning for Luke. There was something in him. He was quiet. I feel like middle schoolers are complete extroverts. They love talking.
See, Big Ty here, as well as being a historical genius, is also a psychological mastermind.
Well,
This is the kind of decisiveness that we need.
You've been a bit quiet.
Okay, well, it's because you're all talking over me.
I mean, if we're going to use Ty's genius psychology, then surely by that, him being quiet, he must be the 5th grader.
It was really hard to talk because I had Ty to my left.
Excuses, excuses.
He couldn't stop talking.
If you want Big Ty to stop talking, knock him out cold.
Okay, in math, right now we're learning about the slope. So it's basically 2 dots on a graph and you have to find the difference between them.
Guess what? No one cares.
I wanted to be kind of the leader.
Well, I mean, he certainly made that clear from the get-go.
And I wanted people to see me like, this kid's not the mole. He is way too aggressive to be the mole. Because mole people would obviously be quiet.
Yeah, of course, definitely. I mean, not like the mole could just, be really loud and extroverted just to pretend so that they can get the money. Definitely not, no. Reckon Ty might have a lesson or two to learn in psychology.
But middle school,
I guess it's red.
I'm guessing, wait, no, it's not red yet. Middle school is a black hole.
Big Ty finding any loopholes he can. I respect the hustle.
It's red.
Okay. Wait, no, this is kind of burgundy.
It's red.
This is burgundy.
Okay, this is definitely red now.
It's red.
Yeah.
I mean, after round 1 alone, I'd say Luke or Atty is probably one of the fakes.
I voted for Athy because, I kind of could tell that people were going to come for me. So I had to go for someone I thought everyone was going to vote for to save myself.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there. Respect the grind. Right, so there was a tie and then a load of waffling, but then Atty got voted out, which is what's important.
Okay, who uses TikTok?
Jesus Christ, all the respect that I had built up for Ty, gone out the window, just like that. I think I'd rather shoot myself than do a TikTok dance.
I do.
Oh, I do.
That's something a mole would say. Luke, are you the mole?
I use TikTok because the girls always take my phones and make TikToks on them. It's so annoying.
I mean, that's a bit of a cop-out answer. 1 second you're using it, and then this next second you're not. Very suspicious I am.
I was born in 2008, but I'm super smart.
I don't give a shit if you're one of the smarter ones. You'll never, and I mean never, be as smart as my guy Ty.
I'm not like one of the the short kids. Yeah. I'm like the one that goes excuse me, is you there?
So funny, I think you should be a comedian, but not just any normal comedian. A comedian for a graveyard because your jokes are dead.
kind of showed me, it was like, she is very sassy. And to be honest, I kind of enjoyed that.
So yeah, Ty's got a hair done right now and probably gonna rub one out later.
Where do you guys eat lunch? Like at...
What the hell is where you eat your lunch gonna determine? Like, is there not any better question that one of them could have asked?
We eat outside because there's these little lunch tables.
Yeah, so because she eats outside, I reckon she's the mole.
Guys, it's getting dark.
Big man Ty still pulling the strings like. Next president of America, question mark?
I voted for Ty because he was a bit too outgoing and I thought something was suspicious.
That's just because he has to assert his dominance in the group. Nothing wrong there.
I voted Ty.
Yeah, it's looking ropes for Ty right now.
I voted Ty out because I kind of thought he was the mole, and whenever he dropped his card, it said my name.
That is the most stupid reasoning ever. Like, you thought he could be the mole, like anyone else in there could have also been. But you voted for him because he voted for you. I mean, like, in round 1, 2 other people voted for you as well. You're not gonna go at them? Luke is enemy number 1 of the channel, like, I'm not having that. I'm fucking shocked, like, this is a massive scam. Like, full-on top 10 video game moments that made men cry. We need to get justice for Ty out here, like.
Oh my goodness.
Do I get to, like, say why I'm so...
And worst of all, Ty is being silenced. I mean, I'm definitely not writing an angry email to the Jubilee channel crowd right now.
I was like, what? And I was like, I'm determined to find whoever voted Ty out.
All the respect that I had for Ty has now moved on to Kaylee, because she continues to fight the good fight. All those hours that Ty ploughed into learning the psychology of a middle schooler just gone down the drain like that. Rest in peace, Ty.
Raise your hand if you think the small listed in the box and you would like to continue the game.
Wait, so they voted Ty out because they thought he was the mole, but they all think that the mole is still in the box.
7th graders told me, like, you can use your phone in class, so I came in class with my phone, and then a teacher's like, detention. You're no.
And Luke, that is exactly why you're a fucking retard.
We used to be able to go to Disneyland, but they said they set one of the characters on fire, so now we have to go to Knott's Berry Farm, not Disneyland.
What kind of fucked up school do you go to, setting Mickey Mouse on fire?
I remember we had a project due on Friday, and my friend, she forgot the whole thing at home.
I mean, that's what she tells you, but, you know, she definitely didn't do it, but, you know, she left it at home. We'll leave it at that.
I was so mad I didn't talk to her for a week. Wait, how many
I mean, that's probably a bit harsh.
how many classes do you have?
Sorry, Ty. I have 6.
Right, so at the end of round 3, I reckon the mole is Luke, just purely because I don't like him. Which, I mean, to be fair, is probably the kind of reasoning that he'd use to vote someone else out, so I think it's fair game me saying that.
Raise your hand if you think that the mole is still in the box and you would like to continue the game.
Right, lad, tensions are high, it's time to see who's getting the peas.
Now, can the 5th grader please step forward?
I feel scammed on so many levels right now. I mean, first things first, Ty gets voted out round 2. Pissed off about that. But then second, to remove my respect from Ty to Kaylee, and then have her end up being the mole. I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed.
What I learned the most is to not trust anyone. Everyone is my enemy.
You know, that is some very fucking solid advice there from Atty. I mean, let's look at the silver lining here. At least Luke didn't win. It's a very small positive in the pool of negatives we've got, but you know what? I'll take it. Right, that is the end of the video there. If you have enjoyed, please like, please subscribe if you're new, comment below any other video suggestions you might have, and with that said, adios.